throughout our meridians, up and down, traveling throughout our body. We just learn how to tap into it, open our chakras, open our awareness, open our compassion, open our love, and just everything will be great. We are all connected. That's the good thing. Even the beings from other planets, they're connected to us, so they want to help us. If you ask for guidance, you will get guidance. Just don't give up. Continue asking. Have a sincere hope and believe in it. Be thankful. Be in a state of gratitude. It all helps for when you're asking for something, to receive something, when you're in a positive emotion. You don't want to, ask for help or guidance from a very fearful state of mind, because you really attract what your emotions are at the moment. So that's why it's so important to feel good and to be in like an attitude of gratitude, because you're going to be manifesting exactly how you're feeling.
That's just a perfect example of, in the physical manifestation form, we got kicked off, of the thing that we were doing, and but we just reset it and got back on track again. And this is pretty much how the consciousness works. You really can't get stuck for too long, because the force and the power and the signs and the beings around you will tell you and move you. It's just that, is it going to move you to where you want to go, like Justin knew what to do to reset us to get right back on track, or you want to be in the hands of someone else that's going to say, yeah, we'll put you on track, and they just kick you right off the thing, and you never see us again.
Right. So be in control of yourself. Let's talk about real quick, or show the actual footage of some UFOs that we captured.
Oh, yeah.
There was a clear sky earlier this week. I spent an hour out there. I caught 3 objects in the sky that seemed to appear like UFOs, moved just like the one I sighted in Cabo San Lucas. We're already getting comments. Some people are saying it's space debris, or star shooting, or this or that, but I look in the one same spot, and that's where I see all the action. And the reason I'm looking in that spot, it's inside our screen enclosure when I'm looking up, and it's the best spot for looking inside the screen, because outside the screen, we're right on a lake here. There's so many mosquitoes and bugs, I just can't do it. Even with a hoodie on and all covered up, the mosquitoes will bite your face or your fingers. So I stay inside the screen when I'm filming with one spot. And for the time being, I'm holding my camcorder in front of the actual night vision goggles themselves, and being the camcorder lens is larger than the actual night vision scope, one of the eyepieces, it's very difficult to where I can't really move it or I'll mess up the actual picture. So I gotta like hold it, my hands get cramped, real pain in the butt. But the good news is I just ordered some T adapter thing that connects my camcorder to the actual night vision goggles, because before I was just going to buy a little camera device and install it in the night vision, which could be expensive, a few $100. But I'm looking at them, and the cameras are only like 1.3 megapixel. They don't have zoom. So I'm like, screw that. I'd rather just use my camcorder, because I know it's, a good quality. So there is an adapter that connects the two. So for anyone curious out there how to get their camcorder to connect with the actual night vision goggles, there's actually an adapter made to do that for like a telescope lens or a night vision. They're around the same size and diameter, so they can make it fit, which will be ideal and make it easy to move around and be able to see. Because right now I'm just in one spot and I watch the same spot, but I'll see sometimes a dozen things in that one spot, like UFOs, and I see how they move, and sometimes we could actually trail them and see them moving intelligently, going to a mothership, smaller orbs into bigger ones, but sometimes, and very commonly, they just appear within 1 second, disappear, just like the Cabo San Lucas footage. But just want to give you a little intro to the video. I'm about to play it now. Very quick video. The third one, which was the clearest, because it was, and it came right in as you seen it, and within a split second, quicker than you could really see it to like do anything. It's just gone, because they basically dematerialize, and I don't know if they're shooting off to.
That could be the wormhole or the tunnel or the Stargate or something, because that's by those 3 stars that I see usually in the morning, and there's this bright star early in the morning. I'm more of Justin's going to bed, I'm getting up, so 4 o'clock in the morning, and now since we set the clocks back, it's even darker than it was before, but there's been this bright star by those 3 stars. If you look at the footage there, I don't know much about it, what they're called in the area of the sky that they're in, but there's been, that's where most of the activity, I think, is when we're laying in the backyard looking, is right around those stars. So I believe that, they're UFOs, unidentified flying objects, because we don't know from that distance what they are. But, we've seen enough of them, and it's a miracle, Justin, that you were even able to capture them on film, because the position that you got to lay in for all those hours just to catch it, because you might see one, but you didn't have the camera on it.
Yeah, and that day that I recorded 3 within that hour, I probably seen about 8 or 9, but it's like, I got to rest my hand after like 5 minutes of recording straight, because just the position and the goggles have some weight to them, so it's kind of a pain in the butt how I'm doing it right now, but it worked. I proved that I could actually record something, so when I get the adapter, it'll just make it so much easier to where I could actually, pan in the sky and be able to move. But we're just looking at one stationary spot that seems to be a hot spot, and I don't see why there would be dozens and dozens of shooting stars in that one spot every night. I think it's more logical that they're UFOs. They have the same exact movement as the Cabo footage that we spotted leaving out of a mountain, just appeared, shot up so fast within a split second, gone, and we're seeing, the same thing.
And it's the same thing that we see from the footage that we get from other people's night vision goggles from different parts of the world. So I believe, that's probably the best we can get, unless we see actually, the spacecraft come down, where we can actually take pictures.
Really close.
Really close-up pictures of it. And, I have plenty of room for them to land in my backyard there if they do want to come down.
Yeah, we're going to try to summon a crop circle or something. That'd be cool.
Summon something, or a backyard. Also, don't forget, just remind you, Be the Visitor is...
tomorrow?
It's...
Tomorrow's the 3rd, right?
The 3rd on ABC at 8 o'clock, so tune in. They've been playing a lot of the reruns of the old Be the Visitor, but this seems more specific for what we're going through of our time. And there is David Wilcock on Sunday is going to have on the Sci-Fi channel or the History channel. Check out, he's going to be talking about convergence for a 2-hour shot.
That is so cool.
And I'm not sure of the time or anything, so keep your eyes posted for that, because he did mention it in one of his blogs, and I'm going to be looking forward to seeing David Wilcock talking on TV.